Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's been a while since I've done a live stream. I don't think I've. Oh, yeah, I have. I have. I've done a couple of live streams on Facebook. If you're not following me on Facebook, I'm on Facebook as well. Corners News. Corners News on Facebook. I know that there's many people that don't like Mark Zuckerberg, but I'm also there. If you already know. Um, Just gonna wait for a couple more to get in. I'm gonna talk about a policy that United Independent School District in Laredo wants to implement tomorrow. We have a school board meeting tomorrow where they're gonna bring this policy and gonna try to pass it. I'm joined today by Mr. Vasquez. Victor Vasquez has been a advocate for students and for teachers for the community, and he runs a channel called Parents United on Facebook as well. And we just did a live stream on his Facebook channel a couple minutes ago, and I just wanted to do something real quick here on YouTube so you can raise your concerns with the school board. I'll give you all some contact information so you all can contact them, send emails to the board members and the superintendent. So, Mr. Vasquez, you have something to say in regards to this policy they're trying to implement?
Of course, my name is Victor Vasquez. I'm part of Parents United. Lately, the United ISD, that's over here in Laredo, Texas, have been taking some measurement, I think, to retaliate against us. They be exposing the corruptions and the wrongdoing. And now they came with a policy they want to apply to the media and to the parents, taking away the right they can record any public official performing their duties. So from us, they want to avoid us to go to the school. We don't deal too much with the school. We talk more with the management, administrator, and above, and we question the performance, what they're doing. So they don't want us to be anymore recording them. No matter we're taxpayer, you pay the salaries. So they try to some way to ban us to doing it, that we have to be authorized to take the video. The thing is, we expose so much corruption that we think it's a retaliation because we make videos, we go talk to the board, we tell right in their face what they're doing wrong, what they need to get fixed, and lately, so a lot of corruption can be being coming out, and they try to silence us, like, don't do this. So they started first, like, now they're gonna find a place us to record in the board meetings, in the workshop meetings, to I think the phone, to deter, because what we use to record is the phone. We don't have like a certificated equipment that take too much rooms, and and in the beginning they will not go live on their page of YouTube, right? They will post it like once in a while. So we started doing that almost for 2 years ago. We started like recording and put them in live, and try to explain to people what's going with the district,
And now they're live streaming
keeping them informed. So now they try doing the same, but we still get more rating than they do.
more views.
Yeah, more views, because we do this for free. We don't make any money of this. It's just my time, and it's my time doing this thing. So the thing is, it's a lot of corruption being exposed, especially in the school district. I don't, guys, So in Texas, it's an independent school district, so they get watched by Texas Education Agency, but the school, they work as their own government. Basically, the money that they do their things, is the money they pay taxpayers. They don't touch the federal money or they don't touch the state money. Because the school, as a be their own government, they have the right to investigate themselves. So it never happens, you know? So having this policy about not recording in school any official, including all the way to the superintendent without authorization, I think it's a slap to our face, you know, because they supposed to do the right thing all the time. I'm also a veteran. I'm also a public servant, and I get recorded too what I do, and I see the video they made about me. Yeah, you know, so far every time that I was record, I was doing what it was right, you know, like everybody else. But these people, they do a lot of things like we were supposed that they use the school compound to storage of boats, personal boats, personal barbecue trailers, who know what else. So we also spoke about a dog. They never worked for the district. They retired the dog. It was only 2 years and 2 years and 8 months old. And they claim in the board meeting the guy it was serving for 8 years and that we had to retire because already he reached that age they had to retire the dog. So so we exposed to how they got the dog, what they were doing with the dog, and they didn't like it. So what their complaint is that we exposing what they doing, they're having a bad image to the public. At the meantime, how they give all this big contract, we talk a contract like all the way to $52 million that we be fighting and criticizing them, you know, and so now they found a way now like they want us to not go anymore to the board meeting, try to ban us to be going to the board meeting because now we're not going to be compliance with their policy. So how this affect the kids is because like we all know, right, that parents had the right to record any interaction with public officials, right? So if a parent go to the school and say it told the principal, hey, I want to record our conversation or our meeting, they cannot say no because it's a right. Same with the kid. The kid get in trouble in the school and say, hey, I want to record this to my mom so she can see what's going on. They cannot say no because people had the right. This is America. This is sometimes it bothers me because I know none of the board members are vet, and being a vet that some of my friends and colleagues they pay the ultimate price with their life to defend the Constitution of the United States. Our way or the way we live. So it made me feel like they don't respect Independence Day, the Veterans Day, or the Memorial Day, because when you try to like silence media, and it's affecting also the taxpayer, it is wrong. It is wrong. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow they're going to present it to the board. I don't know how it's going to pass or not. But just the idea to have a policy, because the way they word is like a conduct of the community or something like that. Like they forgot to put the code of conduct because basically if you violate their policy, you can get kicked out of the school or any facility. Or they can call the cop to get you arrested. I want to see that happen, because you're not in compliance with the school policy. So they can go and engage you a case with the local police. But I guess they can accuse about trespassing. The thing is, it's ridiculous this going on in Texas, because Texas is one of the states that defend the Constitution, and all the way back years from the Alamos all the way to today's day, right? So I want to bring it to your attention. Any help that we can get from you guys, calling the trustee, or put him in another platform, so we can get attention here in United Independent School District here in Laredo, Texas.
Right.
And we just right close to the border, and what's going on in the district,
Right. So how this all started? Well, this all started after the new superintendent got
Yes.
voted in, right?
Voted in, yes.
And it was very split decision, like almost in half.
Yes.
7 board members. It was 3-4. And ever since this new superintendent arrived, now we start getting some pushback.
Yes.
Specifically for us, because in the school board meetings, it's only us that show up.
Exactly.
There's no other
No other people.
there's no other news media that shows up. It's only Parents United, which is Victor and myself, that show up to the meetings. So who is this intended to? For us, of
It's
course.
for us, of course.
I don't know if you all remember, there was what was it? Media appreciation.
Oh yes. Day.
Day. And I tried showing up to that event, and they denied me because I was not real media.
No, me exactly. That's me. Same I over here.
I did that video, and they told me you're not allowed because you're not on the list and you're not real media. And now, all of a sudden, I get an email last week to all the media stating, let me put this letter up. It says forward letter for media. It says media representatives and community members. It says attached is a letter from the district regarding designated areas to record meetings. And what does that letter say? So this letter says, okay, it's pretty hard, but it says that basically in order to maintain order, which that's ridiculous. We have never been out of order in any meeting.
We sitting using our phone to record live. That's it. We don't use any equipment, no battery, no sophisticated lights or sophisticated microphone. We just basically using the phone. That's it.
Right. So this letter is the first attempt at them to try and restrict us. And it says to maintain order, which we clearly never been out of order in any of the meetings, because they're allowed to kick us out if we're out of order or we're being disruptive in any way. Mm-hmm. And as you all know, the simple act of recording or documenting could not be used as a form as disruption mm-hmm. or as a form as being out of order, because it's a constitutional protection. It's constitutional protected activity. So they're trying to do that, and it says as well as to prevent any disruptions that could interfere, which we've never interfered.
We never interfered.
Never interfered. Never disrupt.
No.
Anybody in their public comment. Mm-hmm. Never been disrespectful either. And they're trying to use this letter to censor us. And then after this letter, they on the agenda for tomorrow's meeting, they're gonna try and implement this new policy, which reads as follows, and I have it here too. It says, if you look at the highlighted area, it says audio video recording. It says on district property during regular school or business hours, the district prohibits unauthorized audio or visual recording or transmission of audio and visual recording of students or district employees. This provision shall not apply to photography, filming, or video recording taken at a school-related activity that is open to the public. A school is, let's say, I go to my one of my kids' school. Mm-hmm. If I go, it's open to the general public. I am allowed to visit the school, to talk to a teacher, talk to the principal. So you are allowed to record. You are allowed to record public officials. Their official duties, which I have. There's a video up there where I'm recording a assistant principal for OBJ, and there's a video out there, and there's plenty of videos that you and I have recorded in public schools and public property.
Yes,
and that's a reason. Well, in my opinion, that's a reason why they're trying to implement this policy, which we know, like I was saying earlier in the other podcast, a policy is generally for employees,
Exactly.
but they're trying to implement this to the general public, or trying to limit the general public to exercise their uh, First Amendment right.
Yes.
And as you all know, there's case law as well here in Texas, Turner versus Driver. Shout out to Mr. Philip Turner, that got this case law in 2017, which says that you have the right to record or document public officials doing their official duties. And when it's clearly, I mean, this was drafted by the attorneys.
Exactly.
This policy is drafted by the attorneys.
Yes.
So, or either they're dumb attorneys, or they're blatantly disregarding
Yeah.
the
should put
First
them.
Amendment.
They should put them in the bottom where what kind of law or where they get, how they justify this. I mean, they say like when you do something like, okay, like a reference point, right? And put them in the bottom, okay, based on this case, blah, 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 we have the right to do this, you know? Not just put it there, because what they're doing is, if you don't read the agenda, this will fly. It will fly. So basically, I noticed it when every Friday before the board meeting, they're supposed to post the agenda, and I look at the agenda, and I go every single subject. But how many people do that? So when I read, I said, "What? This is wrong. This is the way that the district of business. You know, they do it in hiding, not exposed. I believe this is supposed to be going in an open hearing section. The people can go, and because taking people's rights away, you know." A couple of weeks ago, a kid posted in the media about they were getting fed by poison milk, like the milk was raw, and he took the video. So if he never took the video, how people gonna believe actually what happened in our school district? You know. So time had changed. Now we have phones. Phones have cameras. And the districts don't want to change. You know, they want to control any information that come out from the district. They make it look bad because sometimes they're doing bad things. That's our fault. It's their fault.
And as I was saying in the other podcast, I think they're also trying to limit the employees and students to record, because employees send us information all the time.
Yes.
To you and to me. They send us photos, they send us videos. And they're trying to create this policy also to punish those
who speak up,
those employees or students that speak up, which is, I mean, it's clearly unconstitutional. But I mean, we'll see tomorrow how it goes. We're gonna have the meeting tomorrow.
The funny part is that in the board, you know, there's 7 trustees, right? 3 of them, they're police officers. One of them is a lawyer, and one of them has a master's degree in criminal justice. So when you read this, like if I was trustee, I say, what you try to do here? I will, you know, answer, because everything that goes to the agenda for a board meeting had to be approved by the lawyers. So if I'm a board trustee, wait, why you had this in agenda? Why the intentional? Yeah, because you know you're gonna get called. But how if the school is built by taxpayer, is run the mains of the school for taxpayer. Everything is by the school for taxpayer. They're public servant. How they want to limit the taxpayer, the rights. You know, like I said, people we got veterans that died for this country. You know, and taking the one of the precious right that we have is to speak up and the freedom of speech. And we need to document, because the only way you can get stuff here is document. And video says a lot. Just a video, we know when you don't have to explain a video.
And as you all know, if you have proof of any sort of wrongdoing allegation, it's always best to have video or photographs. Whenever you make a claim and you go to an attorney, the first thing they're gonna ask you is, you have documentation? Did you record?
Exactly.
So I mean, that's just trying to censor and limit our First Amendment right to document their wrongdoings.
So the funny part is that when you go to school here in Texas, they videotape you right away. So you walk in, they videotape, you turn in your driver license to do a background check. Make sure I guess not wanted or child molest or something like that. And they let you in. And they record you. All the highways has cameras, but they can record you, but you cannot record them. Doesn't even make sense, right? So you the one paid the salary, but now you have the servant telling the masters, "Hey, you cannot record." That's wrong. That is wrong.
Yeah, that is wrong. They think they're above.
They think they're above it. They're not above.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we just wanted to do a quick video. I'll probably go live on this channel tomorrow. If not, if I don't go live on this one, I'll go live on my Facebook channel. And let me put up some. This is the new superintendent, Dr. Cruz. And let me put up some information for contact information for the school district and for the board members. So this is the phone number and emails for the board members. Mr. Ramiro Vélez, District 4. Lisa Flores Oliveros, District 3. There's their email, their phone number. Michelle Molina. Mr. Gilbert Aguilar, his email. Mr. Frank Castillo. And Mr. Vélez is a peace officer who has a criminal justice degree.
Castillo.
Castillo has a criminal justice degree. Mr. Gilbert Aguilar is a peace officer, a current deputy sheriff for Webb County. Mr. Frank Castillo has a bachelor's, master's in criminal justice. Mr. Javier Montemayor is brother to the county attorney.
Yes, they're both lawyers.
And there are both lawyers, so they are aware. Mr. Rick Rodriguez is another peace officer.
Yes.
Which, I mean, they should know that this policy they're trying to implement is unconstitutional. But we'll see tomorrow. And their phone number is this phone number right here, 956-473-6201. And remember, you have the right to contact them, to call them, ask questions, ask questions as far as the policy or any question you have. If you have a comment, feel free to contact them. Leave a message for the superintendent. And then we also have their Facebook page, United Independent School District, where you can go in there and comment in there. I'll post the link later on. So that's it. It was just a quick live stream just to let you guys know what's happening here in Laredo, UISD specifically. I'll make an update video for my cases later, which I've been failing to do so. I have no pending criminal charges anymore, and I'll be giving a breakdown of each and every case in a later video. So that's it. And Mr. Vasquez, do you have any?
No, thank you to take your time and watch this channel. And any help that you can help us out, that'd be very appreciated. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.